People want to lose weight because they feel that if they just were able to get lean, to get rid of that weight, to get skinny, that they would be happy. That all the problems in their life are due to having too much weight, to being fat, in this body that they don't like. And so every time they look in the mirror, they feel bad and they think, if I was just to be able to lose weight, then I would be happy. But I'm actually here to say that that's not the case. Losing weight will not make you happy. There's this quote that says, wherever you go, there you are. The reality is, if you're not changing on the inside, if you're not doing personal development, if you're not evolving and growing through the process of losing weight, then you're just going to be a skinny version of the same you. The change that makes a difference to how you feel and that will make you happy is one where you're working on yourself at the same time. It's the actual process of losing weight that has the power to change you and to make you happy and to build you into that better version of yourself. But just doing some hack diet, forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do, and then hopefully just achieving some physical result isn't going to make you happy. It isn't. The body isn't the thing that makes you happy. It's the applying yourself, using discipline, building self-confidence, confidence in yourself to achieve something like this, to put yourself in a place where you're doing hard things to achieve something worthy. Being lean or getting lean just because you hate your body so much, it's like I said, wherever you go, you'll find yourself. If you're still in a place where you're hating your body, then whether you're skinny or fat doesn't make a difference. You're still in that that broken place. So the process of losing weight can make you happy. Can get you to that place of self-love and confidence and feeling all the ways that you want to feel. It's just that the actual lost weight, being in the state of having lost weight, that state doesn't produce happiness. But it's the actual process of getting there and the maintenance of staying there that gives you that self-esteem and makes you feel better about yourself and your life. Okay, so just to give you a personal example of this, when I first lost weight, the motivation behind it was literally just me hating my body, hating being fat and feeling unattractive and unlovable, and I was just trying to get away from that. I did lose the weight and I lost that 30 kilos and that it felt amazing, but ultimately there was a certain emptiness to it, and it was something I really wasn't all that happy with where I got to in the end, because again I was trying to get away from being fat and this body that I hated, that I was ashamed of. It didn't really change a lot because I personally hadn't really changed that much. It's like I was still carrying around the same sort of ugly internal confidence and self-image. I still saw myself as a fat person, or that it just didn't feel real that it had happened, and I was carried around myself in the same posture, the same demeanor, the same self-image. It wasn't that I have grown, I have evolved, I have become a person who can create things in this life and in the world, and see that I had more worth. I had just lost weight. And again, primarily for the purpose of looking better. Over the course of, the next sort of year or so, then I sort of started to put some weight back on because it wasn't driven by the right things. It was driven by maybe the attention. To keep it off, this is the big thing, is to keep it off. I had to have gone through a whole person transformation where I'm doing it for the love of the process and the love of my body, because I want to nourish it and keep it lean and healthy, and rather than just the looks or what a sort of external attention I was getting. So that didn't make me more attractive, my personality more attractive, or my character more attractive. I just somehow managed to hack the body. It wasn't until I sort of understood that and then took it to the next level. Then I like I said, I hadn't done any exercise or anything like that before. I just sort of hack dieted the weight down. It wasn't until I started doing exercise and started training and started, really strengthening my body and creating a routine and a lifestyle that was based around taking care of my body and wanting to get stronger and get healthier, and really changing the focus around just the looks, and building the internal characteristics of discipline and focus and being able to do uncomfortable things. This is the thing that made me feel better about myself. And then, looking better is a side effect of that. And I think that's where my personality and my character became more attractive, if I don't say so myself. There's a whole other layer and to this that is going to be the piece that makes you happy, or that allows you to create a life that produces happiness. It's the body part of it. Getting the body is the last thing that makes you happy. It's not. That's kind of just the side effect of the process. And it's what you're looking at and what you're focusing on as part of this process is the thing that manifests. So one of the key internal characteristics that needs to grow to sustain this is identity. If I still believed that I was a fat person afterwards, in which I did, it just felt normal and natural to just start eating more and to not taking care of myself. And I didn't see myself as someone who takes care of their body, who values themselves, who wants to get stronger, who gets stronger. I was kind of just cheating. I felt like a bit of an imposter. When you're running on this imposter syndrome, as they call it, then you tend to self-sabotage, and just go back to what feels right. Yes, I know. I am an unhealthy. I am just a fatty. I am just all that, and then it just feels natural to go and do those things. So you sort of just fall back into those patterns because it resonates with the identity that I had. So working on that, on the things that you say to yourself, you believe unconsciously about yourself. Those are the key unconscious drivers behind what you end up falling back into, or that you are able to build anew those new identity pieces. I'm not lazy. It took a long time for me to actually get past that one. I just believed that I was lazy and that I didn't care and that I don't like exercise and I love junk food, and they're all identity pieces, and they keep you stuck in those patterns, and then I don't have confidence. I'm an unconfident person, whatever those things are, they become your identity. So letting go of those things, it's a process that you have to, and you can't just do it with like an affirmation, and just yell over the top of what you really believe. Those things you have to just start small and just question it. Question that identity. Is that really me? Can I be something new? Start with a question, and just inquire about it. And then as you act in the world, you can prove it to yourself whether those things are true or not. Like, carry that question with you. Can I be someone who values my health? Am I lazy, or am I just not ready, or what am I ready for? What to start improving myself. And I am a person who improves themselves. I am a person who's growing, who is caring and loves myself and loves to get stronger and to be healthier. That's all these little self-talk pieces what are going to drive you towards those new feelings, thoughts, and then behaviors that turn into habits and patterns. That's how they become part of who and how you are. And that leads to you emerging a happy life. Okay, if you enjoyed that, click like, subscribe, and let me know down below what you enjoyed, what you liked. I'd love to hear from you guys. And check out some other videos on the channel. Check them out. We put a lot of effort into them, and I think they're really valuable, and a lot of people have said the same. I'll see you next time.